So the other day I had a client of mine reach out and ask, I just got an amazing result with one of my clients. How do I make the most of this opportunity to promote and leverage my business? Now, if you're sitting there running a service business or some kind of business based around your skills, your talents, your expertise, it is often really difficult to be able to quantify or communicate the value of what you offer when it's so intangible. And this is where the power of case studies or stories or testimonials come in. But I don't know about you, but if you've ever listened to one of those testimonials where it sounds really staged, or it sounds like the person's stiff and it's not genuine and authentic and a real case study of the exceptional results that you got. How do you overcome that? And the answer is you do what I would call a project in review call. What this call is designed to do at the end of a project with a client is to specifically elicit the amazing outcomes and the tension between where they were before to what you achieve with them and the result after. So here's how it works. The idea is at the end of working with the client, you book them in for a project in review, or maybe it's a year in review if you run a product over an extended period of time. Now, the call's not booked in as a case study or a testimonial. It's booked in as a specific opportunity to review the results, the outcomes, and the journey they went on, and to be able to gather feedback on how you did, as well as offer them insights on the next steps in their journey. This is key because you don't want them to show up feeling like they're giving you a testimonial. You want them to show up naturally, authentically, and actually sharing what truly impacted them. And so the way I like to run this interview is about building the tension between before and after. Look, the only reason people buy from you is because you can solve a problem and you can move them from an undesirable reality to a highly desirable destination of where they want to get to. So the question I'd ask at the beginning is, hey, look, in this project in review, I'd love to go back to the beginning. What was life like before? Or how was business going before we started working together? Take me back to what things were like at the start of this journey. These are all questions that are designed to help take them back in time into the mindset of the struggle and the pain points of what they were experiencing before working with you. Now, the beautiful thing about that is it helps impact the pain that your audience or your eventual listener of that case study or testimonial is going to feel themselves. This is key because we want to build tension between where they are now to where they want to be. Then the next question I'd ask is, well, what were some of your biggest breakthroughs on your journey with us? The whole point of this question and the follow-on questions that follow it is to unpack what are some of the aha moments, the light bulb moments, the insights they had that created some of the breakthroughs in their situation. Of course, when they work with you, you're providing a service alongside a team in order to deliver them the result. But you got to remember that for the customer, a big part of the outcome is about them transcending their own fears, doubts, insecurities, external impediments in order to create the change that gets the result they're looking for. It's a two-way street, and it requires both of you to be able to work together to get that outcome. You want to unpack that and help them connect to the big light bulb moments, because when you can, that's going to be so valuable for your audience who's listening or reviewing or watching that testimonial, that case study story, and helps them relate to that person's experience. Now, of course, all journeys are fraught with danger and challenge. And so the question you want to ask is, well, in the journey of getting this outcome and result, what fears did you have? What struggles? What did you have to overcome in order to have the breakthrough and get the outcome? Now, this is key because if you don't present impediments to achieving the result, then for your eventual listener of your story or your testimonial, they're going to discount it because they don't see it as a realistic journey. The only way to make it realistic is to share both the triumph and the trough of getting there. And then, of course, finally, you want them to sum up what are the outcomes, what are the results you've achieved today. The driving force of all human behavior is the need to avoid pain and the desire to gain pleasure. The more you can build tension between those two polarities, the more desire you will create for your products and services. Hey, so if you've liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you want more like this, check out this one over here. I'll see you in the next video.